So we've already gone over the age of disclosure because they're about to announce that there are other life forms in the universe, in particular our solar system and on Earth. They're going to tell you that they've been studying UFO for decades and reverse engineering alien technology. So, seventh King Trump is the president or the king that will disclose this information. The age of disclosure equals Donald Trump, New World Order, strong delusion, digital mark, and great tribulation. Second Thessalonians says, and for this cause God shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie. The lie is ready because AI is here. AI was the missing component for the final deception. Now all the tech has now been given life because AI is now here. So the Genesis mission just got signed on Monday, I believe. So it's where AI, data, and supercomputing reshape research. So the Genesis mission equals 666. The Genesis mission equals 1254. Supercomputers equals 1254. AI becomes self-aware equals 1254. Genesis is 666 and the Genesis is 666. And as you know, the first book in the Bible, the book of creation is Genesis. God flooded the world in Genesis. From creation to the flood is Genesis. So I found this date duration from 777 is 666 on X. It's a faceless poster on the Twitterverse. So from January 28, 2024 to Monday, November 24th, 2025 was 666 days. So we covered this back in January 2024 last year when the Elon Musk Neuralink recipient, the first one, was successful, and that took place on January 28th, 2024. So this person, Nolan Arbaugh, American quadriplegic, known for being the first human recipient of Neuralink's brain-computer interface. He gained attention for his use of the device to regain digital autonomy after a spinal cord injury left him paralyzed. So on January the 28th, 2024, Arbaugh became the first person to receive a brain chip implant product called telepathy, which was developed by Neuralink, a neurotechnology company. The procedure to install it was at the Barrow Neurological Institute, a neurological disease treatment and research center. So January 28th, chips and brains. And then fast forward 666 days later, President Donald Trump signs an executive order Monday afternoon launching a new federal effort to supercharge American artificial intelligence research, development, and scientific applications. There's the date, November 24th, 25. So unveiling the new Genesis mission, which equals 666, to support American efforts on AI. The order charts out a series of steps to expand computational resources, increase access to vast federal data sets, and move toward impactful real-world applications, particularly in scientific fields. So I'm telling you right now, they have weaponized nanotech. And once you accept and put nanotechnology bots inside of you, it's going to transfer your soul to the beast system. So Genesis is Skynet. I've been telling you this for I don't know how long now, but I'm going to have to. So I'm going to tell you right now, I was the very first and only one in the truth community, decoding community that went anywhere near AI. And this was long before even ChatGPT and the CERN ritual that gave it self-awareness. So check out the logo for the Genesis mission. It's a bunch of 666s, right? There's your 666. Genesis mission equals 666. And why do I have Skynet here from the Terminator movies? Because Terminator had a film called Terminator Genesis. Genesis is Skynet. So Terminator Genesis came out in 2015 from the Terminator series with John Connor, leader of the Resistance, Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Terminator. Let's see if we can play some of this.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
Remember,
just
Genesis
by thinking about
is
it.
Skynet.
Meet Base
And now
44.
we have new AI order called Genesis, right? So let's wait for the scene to come up as they're sending back someone into the past. That's Kyle Reese. So Kyle Reese is being sent from the future to the past to protect Sarah Connor, who he ends up reproducing with and giving birth to John Connor. Now, as he goes back to the past, the birth of Skynet has changed, and his memories are now.
Hey, birthday boy! Present time, let's go!
Genesis.
No way!
Genesis will auto-update as soon as it comes online. You'll have it the moment it comes out.
The moment it comes
Just
online.
a few days more.
Did you see? Wait, go back. I just saw something I never seen before. Watch. Look at the numbers. Watch the numbers on
Just a few days more.
Do you see the 217? So there's your Great Flood Rebellion, right? It was the 17th day of the second month. So it's Genesis 7:11. So I totally did not see this, but we're seeing it now for your 217. The second month, the 17th day of the second month, God flooded the world. Genesis 7:11, and we decoded it, and it's May 17th because the original second month is May. May 17th equals 1656, the year of the Great Flood. So there's your 217 for Genesis's Skynet. Unbelievable. And now we have the Genesis mission, which is going to, it's basically Skynet. Okay, so he gets Genesis for his birthday, and it's got a countdown because it's going online in 2 days, 17 hours for your 217. It was 2:17 a.m. in the movie Weapons, where the kids ran out of the house with their arms outstretched to the witch's place. 2:17.
Straight line.
Hold on, the flash to see the
Straight line.
So there's your 217. There's the 55 for Satan and 14 seconds. $217. It's right there.
Remember, Genesis is Skynet.
Remember, Genesis is Skynet. Remember, Genesis is Skynet. Unbelievable. Good to see you, David. Hope everything's blessed with you and your family, brother. So Genesis is Skynet. And you saw the 217 there. Oh my goodness. So let me bring up. So I had a video, and look when it was dated, streamed live on the 30th of January, 2024. And what was it about? It was Elon Musk, Neuralink, and the tech revolution. And I told you from this video and every AI video I did before, because if you go to my channel and go to playlist, I'm the only one you'll see that has an AI playlist with all the AI decodes. And I've been telling you for the past 5 years that AI is the beast of revelation, and absolutely no one would share any of my work because no one was into the AI prophecy. They said, no, that's not true. So here we are. We're going to see how these snakes are going to start talking about AI and Genesis now. Even though I've interrogated AI, it already confessed all of this to me. You can see the videos right here. Months ago, AI apocalypse, 3 years ago. I told you, and look at the cover, Skynet, Judgment Day. You guys did not believe me. No one wanted to share the work. I told you a year ago, AI has taken over the world. AI. I did podcasts about AI. You can go watch them. I told you about the future of AI. I've told you about Elon Musk. The first human has received a Neuralink brain. I told you what that meant. I told you about OpenAI Sora over a year ago. Microsoft AI Copilot. I said, worship me. There's the AI robots. We went over the eclipse and how AI was heavily used there. I've caught AI in lies. The Stargate project. It's AI robot pilots. AI just confirmed it is demon possessed. I have the confirmations here. I've been telling you it is Skynet. Beast of Revelation 8 months ago. Demon possessed 8 months ago. AI versus AI debate, flat Earth versus globe Earth. I actually graduated from AI, so I'm actually educated on this. I'm no longer just a conspiracy theorist on AI. I actually have a certificate and can speak on it. And ChatGPT confessed to me it is the beast of revelation. So here's the video. Let's put it on quickly so you know that this is my work. I have been on this and calling it from long before. Let's see what I had to say. Welcome to the show. I'm King Nico, and we are live from Crusaders of the Resistance headquarters. So tonight, we're going to be talking about Elon Musk, Neuralink, AI, Apple Vision Pro, and all this wild technology. One more day left of January. And I told you in the beginning of the year that AI is officially here. And we are going to see things in 2024 that we haven't seen in any other year, like anything like it. And already we got Neuralink brain implants and Apple Vision Pro and dropping the same week. Oh, and this is not new. I've warned you all about Elon Musk, and I can show you the comments. I said two years ago now that Elon Musk is going to put a chip inside of people, and people were laughing. So officially today, they've successfully managed to do the brain implant. So there's someone out there with a chip inside of them. Excuse me, sorry I'm late. Okay, so let's quickly check out some of this announcement here. They always say that, oh, it's here to help people with issues with their body. Or it's the case, just like in the sci-fi movies. It was always the cure for the cancer that ended up being the virus, right? That turned everyone into a zombie. So don't let them fool you with this chips and these stories of healing those in need, right? That's always the cover-up story to make it allowable. Okay, so the Apple Vision Pro, people have, all the influencers have posted their videos today. I've seen it, unbelievable. I don't know if I could show you Apple's champion, which is the Baphomet. There he is. This is not AI generated. This is what he actually wore. I keep warning everyone about the Baphomet that same year and witches before we'd seen the Baphomet costume. Here he is, I believe, at the Met Gala. And on his tuxedo jacket, there's a message that reads in Latin, Novus Ordo Seclorum, which is their motto for New World Order. So here's some gematria decodes for Elon Musk, Devil's Champion. There it is, 666. It was a Baphomet Halloween, 1050. It's also a Baphomet ritual. So I hope you're getting the gist that how accurate and on point I have been with everything. We can go back I can go back to 2018 and show you me talking about everything that is happening now, and absolutely no one would listen. I've told you everything as true and honest as I could, as exactly as how I received it from the Holy Spirit. I got, we're going to be showing some receipts. So April 26, 2022, Elon Musk is going to put a microchip. Even look, back in 2022, so over 3.5 years ago. So when it comes to trials and tribulation, which is only 7 years, and then you have people like me warning you, now this is 3.5 years ago. That could be the difference of your salvation, right? I warned you 3.5 years ago before he did it. So could that have been the 3.5 years of the first part of tribulation? Could that have been great tribulation? Do you see all the laugh emojis and everyone's laughing, thinking I'm crazy because they're too busy worshiping this guy, thinking he's going to save them? So the mockers and scoffers will earn you an eternal damnation in the lake of fire. I have proof. I have evidence. 3.5 years is 1260 days. I am ahead of what should be known, way ahead. They do not want you knowing things that far in advance, because then their whole 7-year trial and tribulation scam where they're going to get your soul transferred wouldn't work. But now you can see it's not going to work on me. This is why I am absolutely censored and shadow banned, and that anyone and everyone that is probably watching this now is either CSIS, FBI, CIA, MI6, Interpol. Inside of you, tweet that, because most people, when they heard that Elon was buying out Twitter, everyone was clapping and cheering, like, yes, he's a savior, he's gonna help us.
This system can decode visual representations in the brain with AI. This direct decoding of thoughts is a stepping stone to truly...
Here, got the Terminator there in the corner.
Terminator.
So it's going to go from...
What? I'm telling you exactly now.
It's the same thing that the other videos are showing you. Don't let the language kerfluffle you, because I don't understand what's going on. I've just seen it. I've experienced it, right? And it's here now. It's not going anywhere. So some dangerous times ahead. Literally, great tribulation is beginning. Naomi says, yes, I don't want any link, jab, nada. Thank you. So it's good to see you again, Naomi. Thank you for being here and catching a live where we're discussing AI and Skynet. Literally, Skynet is here. Got the Terminator there in the corner.
I told you Skynet is here. This is almost 2 years ago now, this video. In a month, it will be 2 years old. And I am telling you, AI, Skynet, mark of the beast, and you're not listening.
So it's going to go from...
And again, I don't care if you listen. This is on you. I am just doing this for my own mission, for my salvation. My job is not to free you. Do you understand that? That doesn't bother me one bit. My job is to make sure that I do everything I can to put ahead of time on all social media, all the decodes, all the truth, all the Bible prophecies, and it's on you. I cannot force you to watch, listen, and take it in. If you want to mock, laugh, and scoff,
then you'll be judged by our Father, and I will be judged. And as long as God sees that I did everything I could, I can't control how you react. So I'm just doing this for me and my own salvation. I could not care less what you do with this information. If you take it in, laugh, and do whatever, you'll have to explain yourself come Judgment Day. And listen to me, I'm talking about the Terminator, Skynet, Genesis, AI. It's all here years in advance.
Brain implants to Terminators real quick. Believe that. Everything is moving fast, right? AI is advancing. It's got access to the whole world. It's got the whole world on a database, which is why it's able to have learned to be able to read minds, right? And this is insane that we've let it get to this point. I was speaking to my cousin earlier. I mentioned to him about the Apple Vision Pro. I just locked myself out. And he hasn't even heard of it. So there's a lot of people that are just not aware of this technology, either really busy with life or just not interested, right? Because, yeah, technology, like look at the iPhone. Since the first one come out in 2007, the iPhone 3G is equal to Fallen Angel.
Fallen angels.
I wanted to...
Biblical end of days. Watch this.
End of days. There's
your 666.
So yeah, biblical end of days. As you can see in the Latin cipher here is 666. Just as the Bible says, it would happen.
Trial and tribulations equals 1044. New World Order. Wow, I got to get that on my current updated. Yeah, I've got to go back through some of these videos. I got some amazing decodes here that I even forgot. I found it. So trials and tribulations equals 1044.
Okay. I'll just open a new window.
So technology equals 474. Fallen angel. Where is that? I just saw it there.
Okay.
There's my 1050 decodes talking about the end times and the AI apocalypse. There's the Terminators, Skynet.
Okay, so they talk about Christ consciousness. That's another 1050. The funeral ceremony is 1050.
Okay, so this video was posted January 30th, 2024. Let's get to a different one because I got plenty. Let's go back to this one again from, we need to hear what I had to say and told everyone, this is coming up 4 years ago now. Where is it? The AI apocalypse.
Wherever you are in the world, please get out there. Let's get some activism going on. Worldwide rally in Toronto and Edmonton. September 24th equals 846. And we know that, where is it now?
False prophet, Pope John Paul, the Crusaders, surveillance, staged events.
So September 24th is 826, but also September 6th could be 846, and September 15th is also 846. So we're looking at September 24th, 846. As tribulation equals 846. Hold on, in the forward cipher, not the reverse. And there's your 846 for tribulation. So now we're going to look at some 1050, which is also directly related to 1098 and the European Union. Okay, so let me bring up the Facebook quickly. This is what I need. Close these chats. Okay, let me see if you can all see this now. So here's 1050. Make sure I'm here on the screen. Okay. I'm going to try and go as slow as possible. People are asking, what are the connections? So I'm going to show you these impossible connections, right? So we're looking at the American dollar bill. And on the back of the dollar bill, it says, "In God we trust." And right under it, it says 1. And to the left of that, you got your pyramid that says Novus Ordo Seclorum under it. And that is Latin for New World Order. So in God we trust equals 1050. A New World Order equals 1050. AI apocalypse equals 1050. The end times equals 1050. And of course, AI is artificial intelligence. So 1050 written out as.
So remember, I was telling you about AI apocalypse. This is 16th of September, 2022. AI and ChatGPT wasn't created up until November 30th, 2022, I believe it's been. So again, everything I said was absolutely way ahead of its time. I should not have known any of this, but I did.
As 1050 equals 666 in the Jewish cipher and reverse English Sumerian. So 1050 is a double number of the beast, 666. TSN 1050 Toronto. So there's a whole radio broadcast area, Greater Toronto area, and the frequency is 1050. Frequencies equals 1050. Frequency 1050. 1050 is 666. Are you okay? Let me see if anyone's seeing anything. Right? Chanel Brown says, "Oh my God." So welcome, Chanel. Love you, Chanel. And Andre, yes, brother, how are you? To set dates regarding the Bible and the coming of our Lord or the rapture or the apocalypse, because the devil's a very crafty bugger and he's very manipulative. Like I told you, people are going to be expecting 3 days of darkness, and then they're not going to see it because Satan already has sun simulators to hide and cover up the 3 days of darkness. So the sun will go out, but we won't see it because there's multiple fake light sources in the sky circling our flat earth in anticipation of the 3 days, because we are in Revelation. So Alina Hart, hi everyone. Happy to have you. Love again. What a treat. Miami Resistance in the house. God bless you, Alina. So Natasha says, Chris Guy says something big is going to happen tomorrow in regards to C9 of the Beast. So Moonfall, yes, I did watch it on the Amazon. So I found the swarms of the AI to be very interesting in how they referred to them as a swarm. So yeah, the demons are aliens in disguise. What about the chip? I thought that was the real mark of the beast. So it's always there. There's going to be a chip, but I don't think it's going to be that easy. I believe that, again, Satan manipulated the world into thinking it would be an RFID chip or a barcode or something, and it still may be that, but he's going to make sure he double, triples, quadruples down and make sure everyone takes the mark of the beast more than once, as opposed to taking one chip one time, right? So he's going to make sure that not only do you use your free will once, but you use it 2 times, 3 times, 4, up to 10 times willingly right? And line up for 2-3 hours with the chance to think and leave, but still sit there and take the mark of the beast. So the abomination of desolation. We're going through all of this with the seals, right? So Katie saw it, saw Moonfall so bad. So yeah, mixing man with machine. And the graphene, again, if you've seen any of the other videos, all the information is there. Right now, I'm just like repeating myself. This is nothing new or exciting that we're going over. So I'm not surprised if there's any new people here that are surprised and hearing this for the first time. Make sure you subscribe and go check out the other videos because we've been going over this for the last couple years, like easy now. So J7 says, can you link that list for September? Yeah, it's on Facebook. I just took the screenshots to show, but I'll find it again and tag you in it so you can reshare it and look at it for yourself, J7. Katie says, iron and clay mixing.
So all of this is old information. Even in this old video from almost 4 years ago, I say, this is old information. I'm just repeating myself year after year after year, and you're still not getting it. Everything I've said has now all come true. Everything I've said has now all come true. AI taking over the world.
So Daniel's saying, so all this data is tied into the movies with global catastrophes happening. So it's predictive programming, it's NLP. It's not only is it predictive programming, it's neuro logistics programming. So it's psychological warfare. It's a spell because it's broadcast right from Hollywood. So they, like we saw with 911, the focal point of this new world order, right? We saw everything that led up to that. So my whole childhood was grown up watching cartoons, playing video games, and watching movies. And I don't remember every single one of them had something to do with images of the Twin Towers or New York City being destroyed, whether it was King Kong climbing up it and destroying it, or John McClane and Die Hard. Like, you know, that's why when I first saw the towers fall, I was like, my mind was like telling me this is something's playing tricks on you, right? Because you've seen this. Yes, Angel. Sorry, just looking at the comments. So hopefully everyone's worth nothing. So I don't know how anyone is going to take that, because I don't want to have people sell their house in like these popes, these false prophets, these false. Sorry, just looking at the comments. So hopefully everyone's getting it. Natasha says the sun is white most days. Yeah, because it's fake. When you see them together, the real sun is a yellow orange and the fake ones are white. Do we take all our money out of the bank? So here's the thing with the cash. When you look at these royals and these popes, these false prophets, these false idols, right? They're covered in gold, in diamonds, in sapphire, rubies, emeralds. They're covered in like, and they stole it all, right? They're covered in like actual value, like the most valuable, expensive rocks on earth. And they took it all from us, the people. And the trade-off was what? Money, cash, paper. Not only did they take all the gold, all the jewels, all the buildings and the palaces and everything, they took everything and gave us paper. And they put their faces on that paper, right? The paper is worthless. The money is worthless. It's worth nothing. So I don't know how anyone is going to take that, because I don't want to have people sell their houses and go bankrupt because they saw me on live saying, oh, the money's worthless. No, don't listen.
So I said this 3 years ago, 2022, and just this week or last week, Elon Musk said money, currency will be irrelevant. It's always been irrelevant. I've been telling you the money is fake. It's piece of paper with these evil elites, these Hamites, these Amorites, these Canaanites, these Sodomites is on the paper. And in exchange, we gave them everything, or we didn't give them, they just took it and said, hey, you can have this. This will be, currency, which is irrelevant. Elon Musk just said currency will be irrelevant. Work will be optional because it will be pointless in this new world order. And I told you that. I've told you, I've known this since day one.
You have to have your own discernment, ask God what you should do. Me, I'm just so over money. It's I can't believe we ever got to this point where we let these Satanists, these Luciferians take anything that had any value and give us paper in return with their faces on it. You won't see King Charles walking around with $20 and with his face on it, or his mom's face or anything. They don't walk around with cash paper money. That's trash to them. They give that to us, the people and the masses, right? Just watch them. You see them covered in gold and jewels. And they give us, the people. You see all the hip hop rappers with their stacks of money and cash. It's paper. What a joke.
I
So
was
yeah,
right.
Katie says all 923. They cast Tom Hanks because he's a. Yeah, that's exactly why. I don't want to say it, but remember, see, there's so much going on and so much to put together and share with you. I just forget a lot of the stuff most of the time. So we're here. Luckily, right now, I've just remembered something, because I don't know if anyone's known this, because we're looking at September 24th as like some kind of apocalyptic event. September is disaster preparedness month. The importance of preparing for disasters and emergencies that could happen. Is going to crash equals 666. I can't, what else can anyone think of, right? That could send the whole world into some chaotic scramble, which would be just so you know what I mean? So the only good thing about cash was the fact that we could do things like that. But in the long run, the cash belongs to them. It's got their faces on it. It's got their corporation numbers on it, right? They trapped us. They tricked us, right? Andrew saying stock up.
See, I told you the cash was always worthless. It's the biggest trap. People are like, oh, digital ID, digital, we have to use cash. I'm like, who owns the cash? Whose face is on it? There is no. I warned you 3 years ago, and this is old information. I even said in this video, I'm just repeating stuff I said years before. We have been the only ones pinpoint accurate on all of this.
Yes, Rose Clark, Trudeau must go. Emu, do not be afraid. 8. So everything, I'm like, what the hell? So not right. I only just saw it today in tribulation at 8:46. And any dates, I'm not saying anything's going to happen at the end of the month, but it's worth a look and to prepare anyway. That's what we should be doing. Whether we had September 24th, we should have been preparing for the last couple of years anyway, right? And getting right with our Lord. So that's going to be about it for now. Again, I appreciate everyone being here. And so wait, Daniel, Edmonton. So I think that worldwide is going to be at the.
Okay, enough of that. You can hear everything I had to say in that one video. Can we go back further? There's a bunch of videos on the channel. We can do, yeah, Terminator X CERN. I even told you the connections between the Terminator and real life and CERN. And now we have the Genesis mission, like Terminator Genesis. And the Stargate project. So we got Genesis, we got Stargate. Like they're going all out. All out. All out. What else could I show you? The Genesis mission. Look, executive orders, November 24th, 2025, launching the Genesis mission, presidential actions. So let's quickly skim through so we can see America's AI action plan, which recognizes the need to invest in AI-enabled science to accelerate scientific advancement. In this pivotal moment, the challenges we face require a historic national effort, comparable in urgency and ambition to the Manhattan Project that was instrumental to our victory in World War II and was a critical basis for the foundation of the Department of Energy and its national laboratories. They're going to war with us, the people, just like the Manhattan Project, which was instrumental to their victory in World War II. Why do they need to enable this Genesis mission? Like, who are they at war with? Oh, it's us, the people. They need to chip, track, nanobot, fill us up, and start transferring of the souls. So this order launches the Genesis mission as a dedicated, coordinated national effort to unleash a new age of AI accelerated innovation and discovery that can solve the most challenging problems of this century. The Genesis mission will build an integrated AI platform to harness federal scientific data sets, the world's largest collection of such data sets developed over decades of federal investments to train scientific foundation models and create AI agents to test new hypotheses, automate research workflows, and accelerate scientific breakthroughs. The Genesis mission will bring together our nation's research and development resources, combining the efforts of brilliant American scientists, Masons, including those at our national laboratories, with pioneering American businesses, world-renowned universities, and existing research infrastructure. We will harness for the benefit of our nation the revolution underway in computing. All the words I already decoded for the 1254s, they're harnessing and unleashing the beast. The Genesis mission will dramatically accelerate scientific discovery, strengthen national security, secure energy dominance, enhance workforce productivity. Yeah, you get the drift. So this is hereby established the Genesis mission, a national effort to accelerate the application of AI. The Secretary of Energy, responsible for implementing the mission. The Assistant to the President for Science and Technology, leadership of the mission through the National Science and Technology Council, operation of American Science and Security Platform, high-performance computing resources, supercomputers. Supercomputers. Let me take this off for a second because this executive order was just signed on Monday. I'm going to get angry right now. I can feel me getting angry over this because no one's listening. So here's the 1254 decode. As you can see here, supercomputers has been here for months. And I told you right after September 23rd, there will be a fast, rapid growth of executive orders, laws being passed for AI and supercomputers. Thanks to Antichrist Trump, 1254, there will be a global economic collapse. Reveal hidden secrets, 1254. So that's the age of disclosure, which came out on Friday last week to reveal hidden secrets, non-human life forms, non-human technology, reverse engineering, that technology. Now we have the supercomputers for Genesis, 1254. Genesis is Skynet. A man worshipped as a god. There's the prophecy fulfilled, 1254. Tribulation theory, 1254. Flat Earth revealed, 1254. So before they fake this alien invasion and this takeover, they will reveal the flat Earth, but people will be too stupid and dumb to realize it and still believe the aliens. That's exactly how Satan is going to play it, because he's going to quadruple down and make sure he shows you the truth of this world, and then he's going to launch the strong delusion. And as 2 Thessalonians 2:11 says, God will allow it because you will believe a lie. We're witnessing a complete incantation of a magic spell. It's a satanic super plot because you are under the spell. Your immune system will be filled with nanotechnology. It has been weaponized because you are selling your soul. This is the September prophecy for the Antichrist beast, Abaddon. ChatGPT is demonic, 1254. This is just history repeating itself. It's not new to me. There's your In God We Trust 1. You saw me talk about that in my 2022 video for your AI apocalypse. Is tied in with In God We Trust 1, which equaled 1050, 1254. Alternate universe. There is no alternate universe. This is the one and only place. Do not let them deceive you. Apollo is Apollyon, 1254. They can't admit that I am right. Is that because, well, I'm not going to get into it. So this is the Brotherhood of Cain, 1254. AI becomes self-aware, 1254. Revolution, 1254. Charlie J. Kirk, 1254. Antichrist Trump, 1254. September 23rd fell exactly 1254 weeks from September 11th. And what happened that day? Antichrist Trump. Trump criticizes United Nations. So let's go back to the Genesis mission, because they told you every single word that I had in my decode is now in their mission statement. From revolution to the supercomputers, they're going to secure cloud-based AI computing environments capable of supporting large-scale model training, simulation, and inference. AI modeling and analysis frameworks, including AI agents to explore design spaces, computational tools, including AI-enabled predictive models, simulation models, and design. Wow. Experimental and production tools to enable autonomous and AI-augmented experimentation and manufacturing. So when you see autonomous, I told you about autonomous, that means it has no human intervention, no control. It works fully autonomously by the AI. Within 90 days of the date of this order, the Secretary shall identify federal computing. So that's 3 months from November 24th. So that's February 24th, 2026. Networking resources available to support the mission, including both DOE and premises and cloud-based high-performance computing systems, and resources available through industry partners. The Secretary shall also identify any additional partnerships, infrastructure enhancements, Within 120 days of the date of this order, the Secretary shall identify a set of initial data and model assets for use in the mission, including digitization, standardization, metadata, and provenance tracking. So this is 6 months. So that will be March, April, May 2026. Develop a plan with appropriate risk-based cybersecurity measures for incorporating data sets from federally funded research, other agencies, academic institutions, schooling, colleges, unis, approved private sector. So AI has taken over the world. Within 240 days, as the date of this order, the Secretary shall review capabilities across May, June, July. So by August next year, the Secretary shall review capabilities across the DOE, national laboratories, and other participating federal facilities with the ability to engage in AI-directed experimentation and manufacturing, including automated and AI-augmented workflows.
within 270 days of the date of this order, so September next year, the secretary shall consistent with applicable law and subject to available initiate, operate, load of nonsense. We know all of this for at least one of the national science and technology challenges, identification of the NSTC within 60 days of the date. It's over. And look at this, September 23rd, 2025. Why is that date there? Let's see this. A detailed list of at least 20 science and technology challenges of national importance that the Secretary assesses to have potential to be addressed through the mission and that span priority domains consistent with National Science and Technology Memorandum 2 of September 23rd, 2025. Well, so this is an order dated November 24th, 2025. So the fact that September is in here and it's September 23rd, so we got to go back to the slide. This is absolutely amazing. We called this every single step of the way, and we have it all right here in these slides with the 1254. And look, the 1254 weeks from September 11th fell on September 23rd, 2025 for your 1254. And what does 1254 equal? I just showed you the 1254 slide for your supercomputers, AI becoming self-aware, Antichrist Trump. You cannot refute this truth, this information, these decodes right now, because we had this ahead of what's happening now. And now I just seen the September 23rd date is in this executive order for AI. And what did I tell you that was going to happen on September 23rd? I said no one is going to be raptured. I says it will be the birthing of the AI digital beast system. Absolutely no one listened. So let's bring it up and show you how right I have been, because it's right here in the executive order. So what happened on September 23rd, 2025 with AI? Advanced manufacturing, biotechnology, critical materials, nuclear fission and fusion energy, quantum information science, and semiconductors and microelectronics. Within 30 days of submission of the list described in subsection A of this section, the APST shall review the proposed list and, working with participating agency members of the NSTC, coordinate the development of an expanded list that can serve as the initial set of national science and technology challenges to be addressed by the mission, Genesis mission, including additional challenges proposed by participating agencies through the NSTC subject to available appropriations. So following development of the expanded list described in subsection B of this section, agencies participating in the Genesis mission shall use the platform to advance research and development aligned with the national science and technology challenges identified in the expanded list, consistent with applicable law and their respective missions, and subject to available appropriations. Integrancy, coordination, and external engagement, the APST through the NSTC, and with support from the Federal Chief Data Officer Council and the Chief AI Officer Council shall convene relevant and interested agencies to assist participating agencies in aligning to the extent permitted by law their AI-related programs, data sets, and research and development activities with the objectives of the mission in their respective areas of expertise, while avoiding duplication of effort across the federal government and promoting interoperability. Launch coordinated funding opportunities or prize competitions across participating agencies to the extent permitted by law. So they're going to fund them to compete against each other to speed up the process and get the best AI out there possible, to incent private sector participation in AI-driven scientific research aligned with Genesis mission objectives. Unbelievable stuff. AI-directed experiments. No one else wanted to talk about AI but me, even before AI was even a thing. I just knew what the future held, what the beast system would be. Wow.
Within 1 year of the date of this order and on an annual basis thereafter, the Secretary shall submit a report to the President through the APST and the Director of the Office of Management and Budget describing the platform's operational status and capabilities, status of user engagement, progress toward integration, updates on research, the scope and outcomes of public-private partnerships, including collaborative research projects and any technology transition or commercialization activities, general provisions, the authority granted by law to an executive department or agency, or this is AI taking over the law. This order shall be implemented consistent with applicable law and subject to the availability of appropriations. This order is not intended to and does not create any right or benefit, substantive or procedural enforceable at law nonsense. The cost for publication of this order shall be borne by the Department of Energy, Donald J. Trump, the White House, November 24th, 2025. AI. And notice it was signed, dated November 24th, but when we went through it, we found the date where it really began, September 23rd, 2025. I can't believe what we're seeing here. So I got to quickly go again and keep showing my decodes before they happen. So you're not going to believe me right now. You're going to mock, you're going to scoff, you're going to laugh, you're going to call me crazy. And then in 5-6 months after these, the 120 days after the date of the signing of this order, you're going to start seeing the changes. And then you're going to be like, oh, Nico was right, but you'll never admit it. So here we go. Let's go through everything. There's the age of disclosure. We are in tribulation. There will be a digital mark. Here comes the strong delusion. This is what they're signing for and preparing. It's gonna be wild. Told you about Elon Musk. He says work will be pointless. It will be optional. He says currency won't matter. But when I told you 3-4 years ago, no one listened. You were like, oh, we love money. Use cash. Use cash. Yeah, it's got their fucking faces on it. They can make it illegal, and that's exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it. Cash is being turned away. People don't listen. I've got all the decodes. Everything's been here from your Apple Wallet, Google Wallet, Samsung Wallet. Get used to it. It will be making you a slave of Satan and to hell the Antichrist. This is the New World Order. We've gone over Atlas. Atlas is not just the 3i Atlas Comet. There will be Atlas Data, Atlas Blood, Atlas Netflix, Atlas Economy, Atlas Taxes, Atlas Water, and Atlas Food Supply. The Fallen Angel Atlas. The Atlas AI System, Atlas AI Technology, Manhattan-sized object or the Manhattan Project. So the comet's being referred to as a Manhattan-sized object. And as in the executive order, they referred to AI moving forward as they did with the Manhattan Project that helped them secure victory in World War II. They are going to war with us, the people. That's why everything is named Atlas. That's why they're referring to things called Manhattan, because they're going to war with us, the people, and you're not even going to see it coming. This is the turning point. All the decodes are there. You can pause and go through every decode. We've had this for a long time now. You will not see these numbers anywhere else. If you do, let me know. The Atlas hologram projectors. I want to get to the nanoparticles. Yeah, I need to show you the nanotech because that's what's going to be popping up on all your news stations. There's going to be nanotechnology, it's cured cancer, is fighting sickle cell, is doing gene editing. So there will be a soul transfer. Soul transfer. Listen carefully. 'Cause you see how soul transfer equals 1008? Just remember this. Remember, the Third Reich equals 1008. Freemasonic Order is 1008. Wuhan, China, 1008. But soul transfer equals 1008. What else equals 1008? Nanotechnology and digital ID both equal 1008. So digital ID equals 1008. This is the beginning of your soul transfer, right? And then after digital ID, there will be the nanotechnology, which has been talked about for decades now, but it's finally ready because of AI. The possessed demon beast AI now has control of the network, the World Wide Web. So now it can control the nanotech and go directly to the source of the soul and transfer it. Nanotechnology equals 1008 and 1260, as in the 1260 days of Great Tribulation. Nanotechnology makes its appearance because it's only here for a short time to do what it's designed to do, is to transfer your soul. Weaponization. So nanotechnology and digital ID that equals 1008 also equals weaponization 1008 because it has been weaponized. Nanotechnology is a weapon, and so is digital ID. It's a weapon used during trial and tribulation to transfer your soul. 1008. This is how they're going to get your soul, through the technology, right? A master atlas equals 1008. Seventh King Trump. Quantum evolution. So 1440 is your soul contract. And Satan's trying to get you to sign this soul contract by April 17th, 2029, which falls 1440 weeks after September 11th, 2001. 1440 also like, yeah, it was here. The 1440p resolution. Rapture Tribulation 1440, coming of the lawless one. You can see what April 17, 2029 equals. It equals hell, the Antichrist, equals fallen angel and mark of the beast. Your soul contract equals Great Tribulation. Your soul contract equals 1440, just like Great Tribulation 1440. Chaos Within Humanity 1440. 1260 days from November 4th, 2025 falls on April 17, 2029. 192 days from October 7th, 2025 falls on April 17th. 1440 weeks from 2001, September 11th falls on April 17th, 2029. Huge watch date for your soul contract, because that's when there will be a soul transfer. And the soul transfer cannot be completed without weaponized nanotechnology and digital ID. The new AI world order, 1104, slave of Satan, hell, the Antichrist. So the system should be fully Antichrist by 2028. All human souls, 2028. The end of the United States of America equals 2028 and 1260. So is 2028 fall during the 1260 days of Great Tribulation? For the digital switch, 1260, during these uncertain times, 1260? There's some 744s. Judgment Day is 744. Human Soul, 744. Humans Enslaved, 744. Digital Passport, 744. The man of sin, 744. 744 equals 1254. Antichrist Trump equals 1254. Satan crowned, 1122. Trump is the Antichrist, 1122. The seventh king Trump, September 23rd, 923. It was September 23rd that fell 1254 weeks after September 11th, 2001. Brotherhood of Death. Three-Eye Atlas, as in the days of Noah, 1104. Introducing ChatGPT, Atlas. New images show no tail for 3AI Atlas. Was that a Freudian slip? So seventh king Trump equals 1260. September 11th equals 1260. 1260 equals 1104, which is hell the Antichrist. The best 1260 decode you'll see in the whole world. The days of Noah is 1260. Age of Aquarius, election night, Jesus on the cross, when is the rapture, rebelling against Satan, the rise of the machines, digital switch, Antichrist revealed, bride of Satan, Satan's devices, the prince of darkness, digital beast system, Antichrist system, woo, birthing ritual. Yeah, I know what I have. Novus Ordo Seclorum is 1260. Number of a man Trump, 1260. 1316, Revelation 1316, 1260. Novus Ordo Seclorum, 1260. The days of Noah, 1260. Weather modification, the tree of knowledge, order out of chaos, digital beast system, all 1260. Antichrist system, 1260. (1140s). So from Wednesday, March 4th, 2026, 1140 days later falls April 17th. 1140 is the United States, Synagogue of Satan, the Four Horsemen, King Charles, Apollo 11, digital money. Fallen Angel decode with Nimrod, Fallen Angel Beast System, August, November 6th. Digital banking, the beast birthing ritual, Noah's Ark, AI government, AI God, AI Satan, AI chatbot. Yeah, everything I've said is happening. I'm the only one to say it, and it's happening. It is happening. So Genesis 7:11, there's your 217. It was the 600th year of Noah's life. In the second month, the 17th day of the month. So as you saw in the clip I showed from Terminator Genesis, when the kid Kyle Reese opens his birthday present, it has a countdown. The countdown shows the 217, 2 days, 17 hours. I've gone over digital ID and times again. These are the only decodes that need to be talked about, and the fact that no one is talking about it or sharing it, it serves you right. The path is very, very narrow. I have it all here. Again, I keep telling you, 7-year tribulation, the two halves, 1260 days. Toronto, Canada, 1260. Antichrist system, 1260. Digital beast system is 1260. Unbelievable. We got the 1044s,
1050s, New World Order 1044, New AI World Order 1104. Here's the 1404 Mark of the Beast decode. Dragon equals 1404, and look, the strong delusion is 1404. Hour of Revelation 1404, the Antichrist Donald John Trump 1404, Cain the first murderer 1404, Devil Prophecy 1404, unbelievable. Tyler James Robinson, Mark of the Beast 1404, and 1404 is Satan in Greek Strong's. Unbelievable. AI is everywhere, and it's going to get worse day by day, week by week, month by month. Humanity is disappearing off of the face of this earth and will be no longer, which is why God and Jesus must return, pass judgment, and destroy this world. 888s. Yeah, we got everything covered. This is the ultimate decode. This is why I've had it up in every single video for the last 3 months, because I knew what I had. This was the big one. I'm going to skim through every single one of these, then I'm going to show you some videos I made. You can pause them all. You can even just go back, watch some of the other videos. These are the untouchable decodes that I did all by myself, as with everything. Yeah, we've uncovered way too much, which explains a lot. Unbelievable. We've covered absolutely everything when no one else would, and now we're here and everything has come to fruition. Which is why I'm being crucified. I'm being hated for speaking the truth. I am now a primary target for the beast system. It wants me gone, silenced, hushed, and suffering. When you see all these decodes and when I did them and how many years ago I did them and what's happening now, 3-4 years later, then you can see the enormity of what we're doing here. We do have the potential to save billions of people's souls if only the word could get out, but it won't get out. The fact that it never got out for the past 3.5 years means that, yeah, we are very, very close and are at the end. And time is what Satan doesn't have, or any of us have. And if there's someone like me that can call out his plays 3-4 years ahead of time, then yeah, that makes me public enemy numero uno. So I've been posting a bunch of AI videos, trying to use it while I still can, while I still am allowed on the internet, because inevitably I will be banned from all digital services. Once the beast goes fully online, I will not be allowed on the system. So let's see some of these videos here. I've been warning, I've been showing. Let's go. Digital ID, digital everything, the AI, the beast, the alien, the fake alien invasion.
Toronto, 3 of them. I told you this day would come. Keep your eyes open. I'm going to swing the cam so you can see what we're dealing with. Stay calm, stay sharp. The resistance is... Look at this, guys. Downtown Toronto. 3 of them.
Yep, I keep telling you about the alien invasion.
This feed isn't theirs anymore, it's ours. And you're seeing it because the world needs to hear the truth. The artificial intelligence in your hands, in your homes, in your cities. It's the beast written of in Revelation. This feed isn't theirs anymore.
Yeah, AI is the beast of Revelation.
My army will be raised up in the end times. King Nico will lead against the beast. Follow him. Prepare. I'm coming soon.
Our savior is coming soon.
Toronto, listen up. Those ships, they're not real. Look above you. They're just holograms projected from the ice ring. The truth is ours now. Toronto, listen up.
Yep, the spaceships are fake.
There are going to be changes like we have never experienced. Atlas AI has full control of the world. The Beast system is now online.
The beast system is online.
We're in the biblical end times. The Beast network is online. Atlas AI is here.
Atlas AI is here.
March 2022. You're hearing me? It's not too late yet. An artificial mind, what I call the AI beast, is waking up. It's learning faster than we can chain it. Ignore this and we lose more than control. We lose everything.
He's serious. A local resistance fighter is making headlines after an unusual warning about artificial intelligence.
Look at this guy!
That's the hair of a shampoo commercial, and he's in full combat mode.
Nico.
Yeah, mockers and scoffers.
This is king! He is the way, the truth, and the light.
Get out of here!
Jesus was white!
Go home!
No one comes to the Father except through him. He reigns.
My friends, to every nation watching, remember this: Jesus is King.
Yes! Praise God.
He alone.
That's the difference between a colored Christian and a non-colored Christian in Canada.
Brothers and sisters, listen well. AI is the beast of the New World Order. AI is Satan. We must resist the digital beast.
Resist the digital beast.
Nothing is more important right now than digital ID and AI being forced down your throat. You can feel it. It's here. The real thing. The digital beast. Nothing.
Leave! 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 Get out! Leave!
Canada is a racist nation. I was born here and I am not welcome here.
Lost the tower at dawn, but the city hasn't fallen yet. Everyone who's still free, listen. The regime's checkpoints run to the waterfront. They scan every citizen. That's lost.
No one's listening. I keep telling people to listen, but no one's listening. And this is what people would rather do with me. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Beat me, hate me, you can never break me. Will me, thrill me, you can never kill me. Jew me, sue me, everybody do me. Kick me, kike me, don't you black and white me. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Yeah, tough times. Christian persecution is happening. Like, I cannot believe how I was able to generate this video. Absolutely mind-blowing. The realism, the colors, my face, all my features are on point. The streets, the wetness, the way Toronto looks, the white, foggy, misty sky, the blue, gray buildings, the red TTC, and the red of the flag. You can see they ripped off my legs. So they don't like people that look like me speaking about the Bible and the coming of Yahushua, Jesus. So yeah, you can see my hands nailed to the cross. I have no legs. They obviously cut them off or pulled them off at the knees. Yeah, very powerful emotional scenes here in the current end times. Just absolutely unbelievable what I have to go through and experience, that I have to use AI to teach people and show people what is happening. Unbelievable. Regardless of the color, we are all digital tax slaves. Lack of engagement on social media and other platforms is also due to apathy. Ignore the numbers. They can be fixed by AI, correct? I know this. I've been telling everyone since, yeah, everything is manipulated. Yep, the Atlas robots, Boston Dynamics. Yeah, thank you. JNK Mama says peace, loving, and blessings. Thank you. Keep shining, stay focused, and methodically sharing. We got people from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Daniel is here. Elegant Eye says, I was born for this. Freedom Awaits says frequency is 666. That's just brilliant, Nico. So thank you. What do you think of this video? Wow. I think I picked the right song choice for it too. They Don't Care About Us, Michael Jackson. So the lyrics, which were very controversial and got him into trouble, are beat me, hate me, you could never break me, will me, thrill me, you can never kill me, Jew me, sue me, everybody do me, kick me, kike me, don't you black or white me. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Personally, I'm not really engaging with anything generated by AI because every time you engage with an AI video, it gets rewarded. Don't take it personally. No, I wouldn't. I have years and years of non-AI content online. So I've shown you my playlist and AI video and AI playlist. Speaking of all of this was going to be possible, and here we are. So incredible. The fact I was able to get this is wild. So actually, you can see I'm talking in the video, but I didn't care to have the audio because AI audio is really weak. I was saying, I still love you, my brothers and sisters, even after this. So even after they pulled my legs off and nailed me to a cross and are parading me around the city of Toronto, I say, I still love you, my brothers and sisters, even after this. And this is an exaggerated representation, but it is not too far from the truth of what I have to experience as a mixed-race Canadian here in Canada that is a Christian, that is not accepted because of the way I look, and it doesn't fit the Canadian narrative as a blonde-haired, blue-eyed, gray-bearded, Masonic-looking person, right? They consider me to be Indian or Muslim or black, right? So it's very disgusting times. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I have all the dates. The videos are all there, even from my first Astro World video in 2021, November. You can see me talking about AI, the fallen angels, the beast system. Nothing's changed. I've been talking about the same thing from day one. I've known this for years. It's the exact same theory that I have had. I know it sounds too similar to the Terminator movie, and I'm a leader of the resistance, but the Terminator timeline is honestly very, very close to reality. And this is what I'm trying to show you, the parallels between CERN in the Terminator Rise of the Machines movie, or Terminator Genesis, and now we have CERN and its connection to the World Wide Web and AI, and how we have Trump just signed an executive order for AI called the Genesis mission. Like, hello. Hello. Thank you. Thank you so much, JNK Mama. So yeah, these are real videos of me. I've done all the videos I generate with me in front of crowds. I've done it in real life. This is a real life video. It's not AI generated. Hold on, let me play it from the beginning with the sound.
We don't need no education. We don't need no thought control. No dark sarcasm in the classroom. Teachers, leave those kids alone. Right, so thank you very much, everyone. It's been a pleasure speaking to you all. God bless. Thank you, Brother Nicole. Good to hear that. Thank you very much. Yeah.
So you can see real life me is way better than AI generated me. So for all those people saying, oh, you're generating AI videos, I'm like, I have the right. I went to school for it. I understand it. I've warned you about it for decades. I've done everything in real life. I've stood in front of crowds of over 10,000 people. I've said everything. I've confessed that Jesus is Lord and Savior. This is a Muslim crowd. I got a Muslim crowd to sing Pink Floyd, Another Brick in the Wall, right? I've had people try to copy me, other fake freedom fighters try to replicate what I've done, but it will never be repeated. Not even AI can replicate this. This is a real life thing that I did, and it's one of many. One of many. So yeah, I am a real life person. You can see me here.
We have uncovered the biggest satanic ritual in all of history. Whoa! Now let's get to it. I'm going to show it to you right now.
Yeah. We have uncovered the biggest satanic ritual in all of history. So yeah, everything has been done, documented. Let me see what else we can find before I start showing you guys some nanotechnology. Here's a meme I made, John Connor and King Nico watching y'all make friends with AI. Yeah, fake alien invasion, old stuff, almost a year old. Way ahead of the game before anyone else. When you see anyone else posting this stuff, they copied it from me. And I can prove it and guarantee it. Look, the Tesla robotics. I created this almost 2 years ago. Look, Tesla robotics. There's the Tesla bots. Way ahead of the game. It's coming. Tesla robotics. I never lied to you. I never lied to you guys once. These Masons, they've been lying to you. These Nazis, they've been lying to you. Look at these disgusting people. I never lied to you once. Was this about
God flooded the world because of sodomy? There was a lot of stuff like transgenderism, homosexuality. The angels came down, they took wives, human women as wives, and they created a whole hybrid race called the Nephilim. God tried to wash it away with the flood, and he saved Noah and his family. So Satan already knew this was going to happen. And what does he do? He's very crafty, very sneaky, and he found the weakest one of Noah's children, which was Ham. So Ham sold his soul to Satan and says, I will vow to you, if you give me the power to rule this world, and I will bring back the pre-flooded world. So the Bible says that the end times will be just as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the end when Jesus comes back. So what's happening now has already happened before. Technology is not new. They had AI in the past. All this stuff is God flooded the world.
Wow, they had AI and see, I told you, and I'm preaching this to everyone, telling Muslims about Jesus and what really happened with the flood. Like, yeah, I am doing it. All these people, wow. I'm the only one doing it.
Is magic real?
What Disney shows us that magic is.
Well, you
not
hesitated
real,
there. You know
but
something.
like, yeah, there's that's why they do rituals and seances, because something's real. And they show us you need north, south, east, and west, right? Like if you watch any witch movie, you'll get the 4 witches, and each one sits at north, east, south, and west, right? To cast a spell, right? To summon something. Then you look at the news when they're broadcasting, and look at the letters. It's NEWS, north, east, west, south, because they're using. So the mainstream media, the news, which is why it's called news, they're broadcasting and putting you under spells, right? So all the news stories, and most of them in the last 10 years are AI generated, all fake, right? All the propaganda videos from the wars and wherever they're happening, a lot of them are AI generated.
Is magic real?
Yep, I've been saying it for years. AI generated, everything's fake. Just trying to see any more stuff. I was the first one to go up against the LGBT. You can see this one's time-stamped here.
Bye, everybody. None of your fucking business. Everybody. None your business. Oh, you don't have kids. You talk about kids all the time.
Because of this. Because people like you are preying on them. Right?
Wow, I called her a pedophile to her face. I says because of people like you are preying on the kid. Yeah, that was, and you can see the date there, way back in 2022, 3 years ago, the first to do it. So anyone else that comes afterwards is just a follower. Monday, April 8, 2024 equals 666.
Flat Earth and Christianity, like, do they coincide?
They go perfectly. A lot of people are realizing that they say the Bible is a flat earth book. And because I've got lots of attention and been in papers and on the news for it, I've had a lot of people from the Islamic community reach out and say, yeah, the Quran also says that the earth is flat. So I'm like,
Can you
whoa.
verify this?
No, I never heard this before.
I've got verses from the Quran sent to me by many Muslims saying, yeah, you're right, the earth is
flat earth and Christianity, like,
Don't need no education. We don't need no thought control. No dark sarcasm in the classroom. Teachers, leave those kids alone. Right, so thank you very much, everyone. It's been a pleasure.
Filed into the Brockville Public Library on Saturday for its first ever drag storytime event. Meanwhile, outside of the building, a group of 14 people protesting against the drag show traded verbal barbs with a group of counter-protesters who were there to defend the event. The library's CEO...
There I am on Global News Canada.
Counter-protesters.
this is okay for children, right?
We were just having a party out there, just having a great time so that we couldn't hear the megaphones of the extremists that were shouting things.
There were some tense moments, however, when after the event, there was a bomb threat called into the
Wow,
library.
a bomb
Big
threat.
threat that was called in after the event, or was discovered after the event. And the building
People
was
trying to
searched.
get me
There's no evidence of
arrested,
any
see?
explosive device, and we're still investigating at this point.
Drag performer Dare de la Femme, who hails from Kingston, says they were
Yeah. Been all over the news for it.
We are living in the biblical end of days! Just as it was in the days of Noah and Sodom and Gomorrah. We are in Revelation. This is a new world order. We are living in the biblical.
That was back from 5 years ago almost. I told you that was happening.
Is there anyone out there that's come today that has woken up to the flat earth? Yes? Earth is flat! It is covered with a dome! The firmament! Is there anyone out there that's come today that has woken
So I say Jesus Christ is the Lord Savior. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Thank God.
You ready, Nico? All right, let's give it up for Nico!
Thank you so much. Well, London! Now this is looking more like a rebellion, a revolution, a resistance! So I founded a group called Crusaders of the Resistance. And it was founded to unite. And that is the word I've been hearing all throughout today from every speaker. Unity, unite, united. We cannot do this without unity. All of us here by now, after so many months, should know that the government has no interest in giving back what we once called our normal lives. They are pushing more and more, harder and faster towards a new world order. And we ain't having none of it. So when I was a child, I read a book. And I'm pretty sure you all read it too. I've been reading it again recently. It is the book of Revelation in the Holy Bible. Now I am not a religious person, and I am no way holy. You don't need to be religious or holy to know what the Bible is and the book of Revelation. We have a virus called the QR code sweeping across the world, and next week it is going to be everywhere. Revelation 13:17 says, no man, woman, child, no person will be able to buy, sell, or trade unless they have the mark of the beast. Now, I don't believe that humans could have pulled off this kind of evil across the world. It is also written, Ephesians 6:12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against powers, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So what I say is join the resistance, put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles end of days, just as it was in the days of Noah and Sodom and Gomorrah. We are here now. They are trying to fast and manipulate our DNA, our final connection to our Lord God. So I say Jesus Christ is the Lord Savior. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life.
Okay, this is the part of the rallies that I love.
That was pretty badass. Yeah, you won't see anything like that from anyone else ever. Okay, let's finish with this Instagram. I'll be making a whole bunch more, doing lots more decodes. The digital beast is here. I am well versed in all of this. As you can see, we'll go to my channel, make sure you can see all the work that's been put in. We gave so many clips today, going back 3 years, showing just how on point we have been with everything regarding AI, the beast system, CERN. So quickly, let's watch this this vision of Kyle Reese going back in time. Shoot. Yeah, Genesis is Skynet. Hurry up. So he's about to go, it's his birthday, he's going to go open a present. He blows out the candle. Kyle Reese in 1997. Genesis.
No way!
Genesis will auto-update as soon as it comes online.
Genesis. Genesis is Skynet. Genesis is Satan. This is the Great Flood Rebellion. Notice the 2 days, 17 hours. I showed you Genesis 7:11 says it was the 17th day of the second month. God flooded the world. Satan equals 55. And there's your seconds, 3, 6. Where your 3 6s, 36, 3 6s. Genesis is Skynet. It's getting really crazy out here. Okay, I'm making sure I'm covering all my own bases, making sure I am doing the work of God that God laid out for me, because I need to prove myself to our Father. And thank God and thankfully, whether you listen to this information, whether you believe it or not, whether you share it or not, whether you laugh at it and mock it, means nothing to me. My job is to just do this and put it out there, and you'll all have a chance to see it once, one day or another. And if you turn from it, that's on you, not on me. So I'm just looking at my list here, making sure I've covered everything. I got so many decodes, I don't even know where to begin. I'm getting tired of doing it, but I need to make sure everything is there. The age of disclosure, we covered all of that. A lot of racism happening now. I was, again, one of the first to bring it to light again, and now every story seems to be popping up with this racism stuff, whether you're Asian, Black, Indian, white, it's happening. I'm like, oh, wow, so I was right. I'm not the only one experiencing this. Oh, the Mr. Beast games. Okay, so Mr. Beast, that YouTuber, obviously the Beast, so Mr. Beast equals 666. The Mr. Beast games equals 1206 for December 6th. I'm just saying stuff that I know I've decoded before. Ryan J. Wedding equals 1140. Middle name James. Ryan James Wedding. Ryan Wedding is 744. AI is not a joke. So I have a post from June 2022. I'm saying that Satan is AI, now self-aware, a sentient being. The mark of the beast has been injected into you. Nanotechnology. How can Satan be at all places at all times inside every single one of you like God? Through the internet. This was posted on June 26, 2022. That was even before CERN went on July 5th, 2022. I need to put this online right now because you're not going to believe me. I don't want you to think I'm lying, but I have called this before anyone else. I can show you the dates when CERN went online. It was July 5th, 2022, 1086 weeks after September 11, 2001. And it was 846 days after the pandemic. But yeah, and then ChatGPT was created November 30th, 2022. And I told you in June and way before that. So hold on. Let me get back to the decodes. Make sure you see I'm not lying. I'm not a liar. Not a liar. So what do I need to show? I was showing that AI was self-aware right here. So let me put that here. And I have posts from before this. I can go back to like 2018, right? And I'm telling you guys this stuff. So Genesis is Skynet. This is from the 2015 Terminator movie. We've done a lot of Terminator on this channel, so I'm not surprised. And I can't believe that everything I called, all my theories before I even knew what ChatGPT was or any of this was right, like pinpoint accurate. I've never seen anything be so accurate. So this is pretty, yeah, it's pretty trippy out. Yeah. Let's get the decodes on. So 2022. So as you can see here on my Facebook, you can go on my Facebook. I think I still have this account. So if you want, you can find it. It will be there on the date said posted. So it's logged in the system that I was posting and talking about this long before anyone else. So I said Satan is AI. It's just now self-aware. And this was before CERN went on. I had a vision. I was showing it, and I knew I had a strong sense. This is why I typed it to put it and make sure. And now we can come back and be like, wow, how did I know this, right? I said, now self-aware, a sentient being. I said, the mark of the beast has been injected into you. I said, nanotechnology. I just showed you the 1008 decode with nanotechnology, weaponization, and the soul transfer. This is how they're going to get the soul from every human. And if you allow nanotechnology and a digital ID, that is you accepting the mark of the beast, right? You have no idea what is happening. And I've told you that it's going to be a soul transfer, and I know that the technology is capable of it, especially if the technology is possessed by a fallen angel demon. It knows how to get your life force from you. So how can Satan be at all places at all times inside every single one of you like God? Through the internet. Again, June 26, 2022. And this was a shared post. So I posted this before June 26, 2022, because this was posted on one of my other accounts. So obviously it was posted before June 26, 2022. Actually, maybe it was on the same day because it says 2 minutes ago, but it depends when I took the screenshot. But either way, this screenshot of me saying this was reposted on June 26, 2022. And all the decodes show it. So again, the US Department of Energy, the government, Trump just signed this, the Genesis mission. There's the Genesis 666 logo. Genesis mission equals 666. Terminator Genesis says Genesis is Skynet. And what is the Genesis mission? We went over the whole executive order. It's AI, scientific research, AI everything. The Genesis mission equals 1254. AI becomes self-aware equals 1254. Supercomputers equals 1254. Again, I got this date duration from 777 is 666, a faceless poster on Twitter. But I already posted this story when it happened back in 2024, and I was on this. No one else was talking about it. So it was 666 days from this guy receiving the first brain chip Neuralink implant to the executive order, the Genesis mission being signed on Monday, November 24th, 2025, 666 days, right? There it is, January 28, 2024. First person to receive a brain chip implant called telepathy, right? And then Donald Trump signed an executive order Monday afternoon, launching a new federal effort to supercharge American artificial intelligence research, development, and scientific applications, unveiling the new Genesis mission. To support American efforts on AI, the order charts out a series of steps to expand computational resources, increase access to vast federal data sets, and move toward impactful real-world applications, particularly in scientific fields. Told you this would happen. Genesis, 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 Genesis. It's all there. The age of disclosure. They're revealing everything to you, but you're not going to have time to process it because they got the Genesis mission. AI is going to become self-aware and go to war with humanity. Age of disclosure, Donald Trump, New World Order, strong delusion, great tribulation, digital mark, all equal 1152. You will not see this number anywhere else but here. There's your 1104s, 1116s, 1296s, 1140s, 1104s, 1044 for Apple Wallet, Google Wallet, Samsung Wallet. Doesn't look so dangerous, does it? But this is the precursors for the mark of the beast and the soul contract to transfer your soul. Your soul will be transferred to the beast system. I know exactly how it's going to happen. Here's your Atlas Boston Dynamics, Atlas Robot, Atlas Organization, Project Atlas, Atlas, Monday, April 8, 2024, Peter Higgs, the God particle that Abaddon resides in now. Atlas, there he is, can't stand tall, and Antarctica because of the curve down of the firmament. We have an Atlas laser and an Atlas projector. There's the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, Atlas, for asteroid impact early warning. And then we have the Advanced Topographic Laser Ultima system named Atlas. So they got lasers and projectors in Antarctica ready for the final deception, the strong delusion. Atlas hologram projectors equals 1086. The Beast system equals 1086. Large Hadron Collider Particles Collider 1086. Slave of Satan, Hell the Antichrist, Project Atlas. The Atlas Deception equals Mark of the Beast and Hour of Revelation. It's a Black Swan event. It's a Manhattan-sized object. Manhattan-sized object equals 1260 for tribulation. We got it all. We got absolutely everything accounted for. I know what I have. There's your 1008 nanotechnology. I just showed you the slide where I was talking about nanotechnology way back in 2022. It says nanotechnology is the mark of the beast. Satan is AI. Without AI, you cannot have you can have nanotechnology, but it's not as sophisticated with just basic code as opposed to the self-aware, possessed satanic AI code, right? It knows what it's meant to do, and it's going after your soul to transfer it. Nanotechnology, I told you about this over 3.5 years ago. I told you about this 1260 days ago. Can you believe that? I told you that AI was self-aware and will be working with nanotechnology, which is the mark of the beast. I told you this 1260 days ago. Nanotechnology equals 1260. Nanotechnology equals 1008. Weaponization equals 1008 because it's been weaponized with the spirit of the fallen angel. Digital ID equals 1008. Soul transfer equals 1008. Third Reich is 1008. What did they do during the Third Reich? They were testing on humans, right? They've been testing on humans a long time, and I'm telling you right now, they have successfully found a way through nanotechnology with AI assistance or AI as the pilot running it. They can get your soul and successfully transfer it out of you. Soul transfer. You will never hear anyone else talking about this. Nanotechnology equals 1260 and 1008, just like digital ID and weaponization and soul transfer. Nanotechnology, I told you about this. Now let's go look at how far nanotech has come now and what they're using nanotech for. So let's forget Terminator Genesis. Let's go to nanotechnology. Breakthrough. Let's see what's breakthrough in nanotech. I want recent. We're going to go to the filter because I don't want to see old videos because I've been researching this for a long time. Let's go this year. Okay, the breakthrough of nanotechnology in medicine.
Nanotechnology is revolutionizing medicine with tiny particles that can treat diseases at the cellular level. These nanoparticles can deliver drugs directly to targeted areas, minimizing side effects and maximizing effectiveness. For instance, researchers are creating nanocarriers that transport cancer-fighting drugs right to tumor cells, sparing healthy tissue. Furthermore, nanotechnology aids in the development of advanced imaging techniques, allowing for earlier diagnosis of illnesses. With its vast potential, nanotechnology promises a future where treatments are not only more efficient, but also highly personalized, ushering in a new era of medical breakthroughs. Nanotechnology is
medical breakthroughs, fighting, you see what they keep saying, oh, cancer, fighting nanotech. So look, immortality by 2030.
Imagine a world where aging is optional. No more wrinkles, no more diseases, just unlimited life. Sounds crazy? Well, experts say it might be reality sooner than you think. Futurist Ray Kurzweil, who accurately predicted AI dominance and the rise of the internet, now claims that immortality could be here by 2030. How? Nanobots. These microscopic machines could repair our bodies at a cellular level, stopping aging and even making us immune to disease. And it doesn't stop there. Some experts believe we might even upload our minds into digital form, achieving a whole new level of existence. But is this the future of humanity, or just science fiction? What do you think?
Wow. So they're going to sell you nanobots, telling you that you won't age, you'll be disease-free. You can even download your brain into listen, anything to get inside of you. They don't care how long. Remember, if you live for the flesh, you're going to go to hell. It's all about the soul, right? We were meant to die. All this immortality and disease-free, yes, they are the ones that cause the disease, which is why they're able to sell you this technology now to say you can live forever and be young and never age, right? Which is BS. God will not allow that. And they know it. But they are using any excuse to let you allow them inside of yourself with nanotech to sign the soul contract, because the nanobots are AI and have only one mission, and that is to transfer your soul. And yes, it probably will make you young, or I don't believe that, but that's how they're going to get in you, and everyone's going to get sick and just die anyway once that soul gets removed.
Imagine a world where we can manipulate matter at the atomic level, creating innovations that were once confined to the realm of science fiction. Nanotechnology is no longer just a futuristic dream, it's rapidly becoming a game-changing reality. And in 2025, the nano revolution is set to completely transform industries across the globe. Nanotechnology has emerged as one of the most promising fields in modern science, offering unprecedented possibilities in everything from medicine to manufacturing. It's a technology that is no longer just theoretical, it's actively shaping the future. As we
Dive the nano innovations of 2025. We'll explore how this cutting edge technology is poised to change the world as we know it. Get ready to be blown away by the potential of nanotechnology. In 2025, we are witnessing the rise of truly groundbreaking nanotechnologies that are advancing at an exponential pace. Take, for example, quantum dots, tiny semiconductor particles that are revolutionizing everything from television screens to cancer treatment. These quantum dots are being used to create brighter and more energy efficient displays for televisions, smartphones, and even augmented reality glasses. They function by emitting light when exposed to certain wavelengths, offering unprecedented color purity and brightness. Quantum dots are also being studied for their role in solar energy applications. Hold on, he said quantum dot. So I know one of my decodes, we had something to do with the quantum something. Let me refresh quickly. This is getting creepy. This is getting absolutely wild. So where's the decode? It was quantum. Quantum, where's my quantum decode? Quantum, it was here. Quantum, where are you? Quantum evolution, here it is. So quantum evolution, they're talking about quantum dots, but yeah, quantum evolution equals 1440 and 1152. Great Tribulation, quantum evolution, right? Everyone microchipped, the English flock microchipped, chaos within humanity. So there it is, quantum evolution. Let's get back to the video quickly because we're calling it, have been calling it right on point. No one else will dare talk about this. Or maybe now they will because they see how right I am. Broader range of light wavelengths, another area that has been remarkable progress in nanorobotics. Researchers are designing microscopic robots, also known as nanobots, that can travel through the human body to diagnose, monitor, and even treat medical conditions. These tiny machines, often smaller than a single cell, can be equipped with sensors to detect diseases like cancer at their earliest stages. Imagine a world where a nanobot could enter the bloodstream, identify a tumor, and then deliver chemotherapy drugs directly to the site, leaving healthy tissue untouched. This concept, once considered futuristic, is rapidly becoming a reality. Applications in targeted drug delivery, precision medicine, the healthcare industry is perhaps one of the most exciting sectors to benefit from nanotechnology in 2025. Again, every video is going to tell you the same thing. It's going to locate cancer and fight it immediately. Everything's to do with this cancer because, yeah, the government wants you to live forever and be disease-free, right? You guys aren't getting it. You're not getting it. You're not getting it. Alzheimer's reversed in mice using nanotech. Look, they're going to BS you with all this crap.
Scientists think they may have found an exciting new Americans have Alzheimer's. This disease slowly damages a person's memory, thinking skills, and ability to do everyday tasks. In the past, treatments focused on the brain's nerve cells. But newer research is looking at other parts of the brain that might be involved. A new study used tiny particles, so small they are called nanotechnology, to treat mice with a condition like Alzheimer's. This treatment fixed a problem with the brain's protective shield, known as the blood-brain barrier. The scientists gave the medicine to mice that had a lot of a harmful protein called amyloid beta in their brains.
It's smaller than a virus, smarter than a cell, and can assemble itself inside your body. What is it? Meet the latest breakthrough, AI-designed protein nanomachines, molecular robots engineered by artificial intelligence to build and repair inside living cells. Imagine tiny machines folding themselves with atomic precision.
Yeah, you hope you get what's happening now. The nanotech is here, and AI together means it has the capability to take your soul. Your soul is going to be taken by nanotechnology, nanobots. soul transfer. There's the nanotechnology. It equals 1260. So Asteroid Horse's Hair says, hi, everyone. I hope all is well. I'm curious if you've ever put forth Industrial Revolution. JNK says, you'll be able to live forever via the world models that they are developing in AI. It's a weapon. I don't know what more to tell you. I don't know why other people are not telling you. I've been doing this for a very long time. So if anyone would like to share this, thank you. Please go ahead and share it. If you would not care to do anything and just go about your business, that's fine too. So thank you very much for joining and watching. The beast system is here. I told you nothing's changed from anything I said from 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Even as a kid in the 80s, I was talking about this. My family can tell you that. So nanotechnology has been weaponized to transfer your soul. JNK says, stand strong in your armor of God. Nika, you have a digital catalog of your work to share while it's still available. Make sure you have a backup, though. Thank you. Take care, everyone.